call 1,000 times, but I'm not picking up tonight, cause I'm a bit too busy serving all the smiles, having me a real good time, with a drink full of bubbles. This is bad for my health. Holy shit, I just stumbled. Still I'm feeling myself. I fly with the stars, so I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Fly with the stars, so I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm glad to be alive, cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I'm young and dumb and hopeless, right? But I'm bound to turn out alright, yeah. The city's really not my vibe now, so I'm moving out my parents' house now, to go and live another life where my dreams don't lay down and die. I'll hang out with the folks on screen. I'll be chilling in a pot of gold. You should bet your money on me, cause I'm never ever coming home. I'll fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
You can call 1,000 times, but I'm not picking up tonight, cause I'm a bit too busy serving all the smiles, having me a real good time, with a drink full of bubbles. This is bad for my health. Holy shit, I just stumbled. Still I'm feeling myself. I
Fly with the stars, so I'm free.
party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm glad to be alive, cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I'm young and dumb and hopeless, right? But I'm bound to turn out alright, yeah. The city's really not my vibe now, so I'm moving out my parents' house now, to go and live another life where my dreams don't lay down and all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom.
You can call 1,000 times, but I'm not picking up tonight, cause I'm a bit too busy serving all the smiles, having me a real good time, with a drink full of bubbles. It slipped out from my health. Holy shit, I just stumbled. Still I'm feeling myself.
Fly with the stars, so I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. Fly with the stars, so I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. I'm glad to be alive, cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I'm young and dumb and hopeless, right? But I'm bound to turn out alright, yeah. The city's really not my vibe now, so I'm moving out my parents' house, yeah. To go and live another life where my dreams don't lay down and die. I'll hang out with the folks on screen. I'll be chilling in a pot of gold. You should bet your money on me, cause I'm never ever coming home. I'll fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom.
You can call 1,000 times, but I'm not picking up tonight, cause I'm a bit too busy serving all the smiles, having me a real good time, with a drink full of bubbles. It slipped out.
Hello and welcome to our Wednesday stream. Today we'll be back to our Shopify theme project, but once again we're having the same issue. I don't know what's going on with this whole camera thing. I'm thinking of just buying a new webcam just for streaming. This thing is just not really working for some reason. Let me try to fix it. There we go. Finally, we're back. So I don't think it's working whenever I start the stream. It just resets or deactivates the camera, which is bizarre. I don't know what's going on with that. But welcome. Hi Naresh. Thank you so much for the comments. I've read it. I've learned lots of things from you. Thanks for making a useful content and Udemy courses. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So yeah, like I said, today what we'll be doing is we'll be continuing the Shopify theme project every Wednesday. So that's the whole point of Wednesday streams. And on Mondays, we just try to chill and do something. And last Monday, what we did is I tried to learn the Vue.js. So since it's already on Vue.js 3, right? So I decided to, you know what? I want to learn it because the last time I used Vue.js was like version 2 or 1. I don't remember anymore, but it was like years ago. So I decided to just, learn again the frameworks because I'm looking for a job once again. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with learning again. So while doing so, I decided to just share it with everyone. So it's live. Yeah, that being said, welcome to the rest of you who is currently here on our Wednesday stream. Welcome. How you guys doing? Can we do attendance today? Who is up? Oh, I forgot my glasses. Okay. So, let me just take a look at the work that we'll be doing today. Yes, I can see that Naresh is up. You are present at the moment. Today's class. So let me just take a look at my attendance sheet. And Naresh is up, so check. But obviously my moderator is gonna be late again. I would assume that he's gonna be here an hour later. So pretty good. Okay, so let's just go back to the main scene. What I want to do honestly today is I want to do the rest of the templates, right? Even just a couple of templates, honestly. So last time I think we did the announcement bar and we also did the header group. So that was pretty cool. We did that. And also, I think it was like a couple days ago, someone messaged me or sent me a Q&A, like how can we try to, execute the commands Shopify theme dev and then npx tailwind, right? Because whenever we run our Shopify theme project, whenever we start working on this, we always run Shopify theme dev commands and the npx tailwind CSS command. What if you want to just run one simple npm run dev code command and it will execute all those? Well, one way to do that is by using concurrently. So I think we can install that just to show you how it's done. So first of all, let's just change our current directory to my project. And then I believe we can use npm install and then should be concurrently, though it's always a good idea to double check. Maybe I'm wrong. So concurrently, yeah, this is one. So we can use this package to execute multiple commands concurrently, run multiple commands concurrently, like npm run watch.js and npm run watchless. So there's an example here: concurrently, kill others, and sleep 2 and sleep 5. So we can use this. All we need to do is just to type npm install concurrently. So I was right. So let's go back to VS Code and just install it. Though I shouldn't have done that. Let me just cancel it. Yes. Because what I want to do first is push this, because I want to separate those work. So this was the header group, I believe. Yes, this was the countdown. Oh yeah, sorry. I always forget about that. Is that better? Is that better? Okay. That's how far I can go. Okay, good. So let me just push all of this. That way it'll have a different commit. So this was the theme.liquid. Now we're using section groups. And we have here the announcement bar. Pretty good. And we have the header group. So let's just commit all of this to our repository. So completed, I would say, completed header group. Announcement bar, header group. There you go. You can just commit that. And maybe in the future we can just create the same thing for the footer. So it's gonna be the footer groups. Okay. So let's just push that. Let me just put my password. Okay. Great. Now we have it pushed. The next thing we're gonna do is to install. We can now close this. Go back to the Explorer. Let me just clean things up. Like so. This one too. There we go. Hold on. And here in the terminal, we can finally say npm install npm I and concurrently. That's it. Just install that. And while that's installing, let me read some of your chats. Can you please zoom? That's good. Yo, I need to make something like show modals when someone have to pick month and date after clicking on the product from the collection. Do you guys think it's easy enough to do this in online editor? Well, depending on the Shopify theme that you have, if your Shopify theme has a component like a modal, then probably you would be able to just reference that modal. Otherwise, if there's no such things within your Shopify theme, then you will have to implement those yourselves, especially those events where you need to pick a month. And date after click on the product from the collection. Yeah, you'll basically have to implement those yourself. I don't think those kind of things are implemented on a Shopify theme by default. So the answer is, would it be easy enough to do this in the online editor? Well, it's possible. Surely it is possible. By online editor, you're talking about the code editor, right? Not the theme editor. There's just different things. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, so now we have installed concurrently. We can now use that here in the package.json. We can create a new script, and that's going to be the dev script. So let's create that. So dev, and then the commands that we're going to run here. Let me just go back to concurrently and take a look at the usage. So say for example, we can use start and then run the command concurrently, and the first command and then the second command. That's all. So let's just copy this and go back to package.json. Just replace this with concurrently. Okay. And then for the first command, we're going to use the Shopify theme dev. And then the second command is going to be for the Tailwind CSS. So let's do that. npx Tailwind CSS. And then the input, it's going to be inside of the src folder. And then the file name is tailwind.css. Tailwind.css. And then the output is going to the assets folder. And the file name is theme.css.liquid. So assets /theme.css.liquid. And let's not forget the watch flag, like that. Great. Let's save that and let's try it. Now here in the terminal, here in the terminal, let me just clear this. We can now run npm run dev. Let's try it. So now it's saying concurrently Shopify theme dev and npx tailwind command is being executed. Let's see what happens. First is going to execute the Shopify theme dev. There you go. and then it's going to be the tailwind.css. But notice that we don't have anything. We're not getting the output from the Shopify theme dev, right? So that's one of the issue with like concurrently. That's one of the reasons why I don't use it either, because of this. But it works. So let's go back to our browser and try localhost. I think it was like 5.4 or 9292. Hold on. It's not even working. Oh, there it is. Oh, I actually did. I thought it's not going to give that. What about the tailwind? Supposed to be the tailwind. Okay, let's just reload this. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it actually worked. I thought it's not gonna display this. The last time I checked, it didn't display that. So that's weird. Okay. So now we have that. What about the tailwind? Let's just edit the, for example, the theme.liquid and just add something here like a background gray 200. If we save that, as you can see, the tailwind.css is being updated, and it's also doing this. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, that's how you can execute those commands concurrently for at the same time with just one command. So just running npm run dev, you'll be able to execute these commands. But like I said, I'd prefer to just type them manually, like with a separate terminal. That's just my preference, but some of you could do that. That's why I want to show it as well. Okay. So great. I guess we can just push this. That way, you'll know how to do it. I don't want to update this, so let's just discard that. There we go. Let's close this. Oh, it's still doing that. I thought I already deleted the background color 200. Whatever. Let's just push this and say completed, installed concurrently, and created a new package script, or just a script. Commit. Let's go to let's go and push this. Great. Okay. I guess we can now continue. That's just I just want to start with that because I received something from one of my students and I want to just show that. And yeah, I guess we can now continue. I'm just going to hide that, and let's begin with the next template file. Or hold on, let me just use all the URLs here. Let's open this. Let's also open this. Looks like there's an error. Theme cannot be created because it's missing one of the template files. It's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, hold on. Looks like it didn't push the Shopify theme. Let's try it again. If that's the case, then let me just try to run again, see what happens. Okay. So it's doing the Tailwind CSS code. Cool. Now we have our theme URLs. It's syncing. From JV channel. Hey. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, so we're getting this section header group that JSON section ID announcement bar must exist in order. But let me just take a look at the theme editor. Let's see if that still gives an error. Still giving an error. So I guess that doesn't work with concurrently. So I was right then. What about this? Not that. I think the reason why is because it's the URL is being cut off. So let's just copy that. Yeah, it was being cut off. That's why. So whenever you highlight all this URL, it's not including this. Okay, same with this. So if we open this, it's basically just, it's truncated. So we need to just open it and add the rest of the numbers here. I hope I didn't cancel it. Okay, good. There you go. So if you're getting that issue, double check the URL. Because in our case, or in my case, it was being cut off. It goes to the next line. So make sure that you copy the entire URL, but we can't do that because there's this 0 over here. Okay. So notice that there is an index for all of this output. The 1, I would say, is for the tailwind. The 0 is for Shopify CLI. Okay. So yeah, I guess it's working now. You can just go back here and notice this is what we did last time. We finally have our announcement bar. We have our header. And we can add a section because now we are using header groups, which is really, really cool. So the next thing we're going to do is to work on the next template file. I believe we already have the collections. Take a look here. We already had the products. Great. Let's go to the collection list. We still don't have that. So let's work on that. Let's go back to Shopify.dev documentation and let's open the themes. And take a look at the architecture and templates. This time it's going to be the collection list. So list collections, this one. This is what we want to do next. Or maybe I'm using the wrong template. Templates, list collections. Okay, I have it. So template list collections, that's the section file. Let's go to sections. It should be this. Okay, let me just make sure that's opened. Okay, so this is the list collection. Let's try to output hello world just to see if it outputs something. Let's reload. Okay, so we got hello world. Great. Now let's start displaying all the collections from our Shopify online store, just like this. So maybe we have here an example. So the content that we can use instead of a template collection, list collections, is the collections object. So you can access the liquid object collections to display the store's collection. Now, when working with the list collections template, you should familiarize yourself with the following: changing the order of collections, setting a fallback image for a collection images. We already did this. So whenever we deal with images, it's always a good practice to use a placeholder. So here we have an example for each collection. In collections, we'll display the collection. This is where we're also going to use a card snippet file, but without any buttons, just the name of the collection. So if we take a look at our, for example, the collections here, this is what we have, right? So we already did the following card for each products. Maybe we can just, it's either we create a new card specifically for collection or not. How did we do that last time? Did we create a specific product card? Yeah, we did. So we have here the product card. Okay, so I guess we'll just create a separate card for collection. So let's create a new snippet file. Let's call it collection card.liquid. It's going to be for the collections. So let's close this. We don't need that. Here, we're going to do the same thing for each collection in the collections, plural. So it's going to use S. So for each collection in collections, we'll display that collection. How? We'll just use the collection card. Basically, we'll just add here the render tag and reference the file collection card. And then we'll pass the variable collection. Okay, so the value of collection will be applied to this variable that we can access in this snippet file. So now we can say here collection, the title. Let's save that. Let's also save the template list. And now we can go back to our collections, not this one, but the collections list. Now we have the automated collection, the home page, and then the hydrogen. So we have 3 collections. Awesome. Now let's take a look at, let's search for a card. Okay. Or maybe, you know what, let's just copy what we have here in the product card. What do we have here? So a maximum width of 2XL, margin X auto, background white, shadow MD. Yeah, I guess we can just copy this and paste it here. And instead of product URL, let's use collection.url. Same thing here, collection. And I don't know if there's a featured image. So whenever you're in doubt, always use the Shopify documentation. So let's take a look at the collections object. Let's open that in a new tab. And what do we have here? So we can access the collection, the title. Okay. What else do we have? What I want is the collection object. So in the collection object, we have a featured image. So that's good. We have the products. We don't want to access that. We're not going to do that in the template list collection. We have the title and we have the URL. Okay. So that's all we want. We have the featured image. That's good. We have the URL. That's also good. And I guess we don't need all of this. For the icon star, we don't need that. Let's get rid of that, as well as this button here. We don't need this as well. We just want the image and the title of the collection. So let's just replace this both with collection object. Just like that. So let's try and save this. And let's go back to our browser. I just want to say hi to Rajiv Ranjan. Welcome. How are you doing? How are the rest of you is doing? Was that even English? I don't know. Let's go back here. I want to open specifically the collections. So I guess we can do /collections. There you go. We're having the following error. Liquid error snippet collection card line 4 invalid URL input. Why is that? Why is that an error? All fine. Oh, that's great. Good that you're doing fine. I hope the rest of you is doing fine as well in this cold weather, or not so cold weather. Maybe not really cold anyway. We're getting an error around here, line 4. Why is that? But the rest of the collection does have Oh, okay. I think I know why. It's not the collection that URL, it's the featured image. So this is where we're going to do the placeholder. So we're going to check if the collection that featured image is not equal to empty. If it's not empty, then we'll use this. Otherwise, we'll use a placeholder image or placeholder SVG tag. So let's add an else, and the object that we'll use here is let's use product 1, and we'll use the filter placeholder SVG tag. Just like that. Did I already use this before? I think I did. So let's just copy this, search it up, and let's just use this as a reference. Okay, so we used a class called with full. So we'll do the same thing. I'll close that here. Let me just hide that. I don't need it anymore. I don't need this anymore too. Let's just use here the class with full. Let's save that. And now, if you go back here, if you reload, we're still getting an error. What happened? Did we get something? There's no error in the terminal. Let's reload. Okay, so now we have a lot of errors. So liquid syntax error, snippets, unexpected character equal. Oh, did I overdone it? Yeah, I did overdone it. It's just supposed to be single equal, because I was so used to like double when you like compare types as well and values. Anyway, there you go. But we still have this error, bizarrely. Let's output whatever is the value of that collection, that featured image. Okay, so we have this output from that object and attribute, but we don't have that here in the home page. So I'm not sure why this is failing. Or not. It's not failing, it's still going through. Collection that featured image is instead of empty, let's try double quotes. Just wait for it. Okay. No, it's still the same, which is weird. From Adnan. Hi, welcome back. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Hold on, let me just go back to Discord. Oh, sorry. It's not supposed to be displayed that. It's a private discussion. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, basically it was just one of you wanted to work with me. So yeah, I'll talk to him later. Sorry. I thought there's gonna be like a message on the Discord server, but no. Okay, anyway, getting distracted. Let's just go back here and wonder why this whole thing is not working. I'm expecting it to work because this is empty. If it's not empty, that it should not go here. Or if it's not empty, then it should go here. But since it's empty, it should fall down here, the placeholder. But it's still giving me an error. So that's a really, really weird error. Also, let's just make this whole cards align properly. Where's my VS Code? Let's go and open the template collection and just copy the same div. Let's copy this. And I'll put it here. What I want to do is just delete this. We don't need this. What I want is put this for tag inside of that div. Okay. This time it should look much better. There you go. Now I can just get rid of this object here. I don't want to display that anymore. But this thing right here, this featured image is giving us a problem. So it's an image. If the first product in the collection doesn't have a featured image, then nil is returned. What if you use nil? This should work now because it returns a nil value. It's still producing this. Oh no, there we go. Sorry, my bad. Now it's back to a placeholder image. Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how we can display those collections. Pretty easy. Okay. Are we missing something? Let's go back to the documentation. I guess we can also do the same filter. I believe we also need to do that. So there's an example for the collection image fallback. Is it not supposed to be featured image? Collection.image. Is there two objects? The image for the collection. The image is added on the collections page in the Shopify admin. Okay, I guess let's replace this with, instead of featured image, I guess let's use image. What about this? But obviously, all this not gonna work. It will no longer produce the same, the same image, because this collection doesn't have any image to it. So maybe we can fix that by going back to the admin page. Let's go back to the admin page. Open the products, the collections. That was cool. Whatever was that? Oh wow, this is great. So products by sell-through rate. You can see like how much is basically the summary report about your products. That's great. Well, that's cool. Oh, by the way, Shopify Winter Edition is coming pretty soon. So that's pretty exciting. I'm actually working on a new video. It's almost done. I recorded just this morning. I look forward to publish it this week. It should be published around Friday. That's the plan. But yeah, winter edition of Shopify is gonna come pretty soon. I guess I think in 1 week or so it's gonna be released. There's plenty of cool stuff coming from what I heard. Anyway, let's go back to the collection and add images to it. So here, image, let's add a new one. Maybe I can find an image here, like a cool image. Let's use this WeeklyHow merch. Save that. And now if we go back to our page, there we go. We have our collection with an image. Pretty cool. Actually, if you want to make sure that this whole placeholder image is dynamic, you can do a lot of things with it. It's like, for example, here we're just using product 1, right? Maybe you can do like random numbers. Is there like a filter that does that? Maybe there is a function that does that. Filters, math, plus, minus, floor divided seal, at least, absolute. There is no random. I thought there was a random filter. HTML, nope, that's not it. Default, nope. Erase, nope. But I believe there is a way to at least use for. Where's for? Tags, iteration, for. And we can add like an index here. I'm thinking of a way to get a number, like an index. I thought it's possible, but you can limit it. You have to use a range though. Oh yeah, this one. I was like looking for it. I knew there is an index that we can use. Yeah. So it should be for loop. Like we can append it. Append. And then the for loop object should be index. Right? And then we can search for placeholder SVG tag and see the options that we have. So we have an option until 6. So what we want is maybe we can use a modulo or something. Let's create a variable assign, and then we'll call it index. Let's just pass here the index, and then here we'll use the for loop dot index, and then let's do calculation. So math modulo by 6, I would say. Let's try 6. So we'll use the filter. How did it do that? Yeah, modulo. And then the value, let's do 6. Oopsies. And let's go back to our online store. Oh, there's no product 0. The 5. It goes to 0. 4. Still 0. 3. No, it's not gonna work. I'm trying to be clever, but I don't think it's working. Well, the first loop starts with 0, right? No, it starts with 1. Let's get rid of this. Why is it starting with 0? Oh, okay. This is not working because let's just turn this into index. I know why it's not working. And honestly, we don't need this. It's because here we need to pass that. So let's create here the index and pass the for loop that index. That's it. That's why. Okay, let's just wait for it to build. There you go. Now we have a different placeholder. But obviously this is not going to work. What if you have like 10 collections? Well, the maximum placeholder is just how much? 6, right? So if the index turns to 7, then there's going to be an error. So we need to make sure that it falls back to like just the minimum number. Like for example, 1, 2, 4. I think that's fine. So maybe let's turn, for example, here. Yeah, we're gonna need an assign tag here. Instead of index though, we'll call it num. We'll pass her the index and we'll use the modulo. What is the remainder of 7? I'm trying to use math here. Maybe 5 would work, definitely. There's always a remainder. But I'm fearing like if it goes 5, it's not gonna return anything. No, it should. It should. Yeah. Let's do calculator. Where's my calculator here? So 1, where's modulo here? No, let's just Google programmer. Where's modulo? That's not it. Oh, this one. 1 modulo 5. Obviously it's 1, 2, sunk, 2, modulo 5, 3, okay, 4, modulo 5, 4, and 5, modulo 5 should be 1. Oh, no, it's 0. So it's gonna fall into 0. It's gonna make an error. That's the problem with it. What if 5 modulo 1? It's also going to return 0. Yeah. I don't think this is a good idea. Though, what we can do is, if the value of the num is 0, then we'll just go back to 1. At least that's how I would do it. Let's do it this way. Like, if num is less than or equal to 0, or is less than 1, then we'll use this, but let's put 1. Otherwise, we'll do it this way. I'm not very good at math. It's quite obvious, but we can think it this way. Since 5 modulo 5 returns 0, this thing right here is true. Because 0 less than 1 is true, then it outputs product hyphen 1 as a placeholder. But if the value of num is 6 modulo 5, it turns 1, that means this one's going to be false. It goes to else. So it is going to be product hyphen 1. Okay? Or maybe let's use a different placeholder just to make it a different placeholder image. Where's the placeholder? Placeholder. Oh, finally, my moderator is here. Hey, Bleach. Welcome back. Well, what we're doing today is we're just continuing the templates, as always. But I'm trying to like do something cool, I guess. So for example, I guess let's use this. Let's use that product apparel one. Like that. What happens if I change it? For example, 1 modulo 2 is 1. 2 modulo 2 is 0. Okay, so it falls down here. 3 modulo 2 should be 1. It falls back here. And 4 modulo 2 is 0, so it falls back here. 5 modulo 2 is 1. There's a remainder, so it falls back here. So if I go by 2, it's just 1, 0. Right? Let's do it once again. 1 modulo 1 is 0, falls back here. 2 modulo 2 is 0, so falls here. 3 modulo 2 is 1, so it goes here. So just 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Yeah. What about 3? So 1 modulo 3. Hold on. Let me start again. 1 modulo 3. 1, 2 modulo 3. 2, 3 modulo 3. 0, 4 modulo 3. 1. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3. Is it 1, 2, 3? Ah, shit. I'm sorry. I guess let's just make it 4. I think that would make sense. Let's do it that way. 1 modulo 4. Oh, that was wrong. 1 modulo 4 is 1. 2 modulo 4 is 2. 3 modulo 4 is 3. And then 4 modulo 4 is 0. Hold on. Clear. 0. There you go. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess 4 is fine. Let's go with 4. So that way, this whole thing here will look dynamic. So let me try to get rid of the image here. Let's remove that. So this image here should be 0. Hold on, it's not saving. Okay. Why is it not updating? There you go. So 0, 1, 2. Or I guess I'm wrong. It should be 1. Since this is 1, index 1, modulo 4 is 1. We need another collection. Let's create another collection just so I can see what's happening if it's like 4. A very odd collection. Automated. Any condition. Price is greater than 50. That's it. Save. Okay, let's go back here. There we go. So this is the one that falls back to 0. Okay. Since it just goes to 1, 2, 3, and then 0, then maybe we can just use this, product 4. I think that's fine. Instead of this apparel. That way there is a consistency. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 0. Great. That's it. And then after this, I should start again with the first placeholder image. Let's try it. Let's create a new one. We'll call it a very even collection. Automated. Any condition. Price less than 100 or 200. Save. There you go. Let's go back here. Refresh. There you go. Oh, bizarrely, it's a different image. Interesting. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 modulo what? 5 modulo 4 is 1. It should be this bag. Huh. Well, that's weird. It should be this. What is the value of those things? Okay, let me just output the value of index num. The number. Right? Why is this a watch? So number 1, this is the placeholder image. Number 2 is the shoe. Number 3 is this. 0, I mean, we're using this, and goes back to 1, and it gives this. Huh. Maybe I'm using a different. So dumb. So stupid. There it is. There we go. Finally. I even realized that. But there we go. That's fixed. I was just using the index instead of the num. I've been wasting quite some time over there, huh? Okay. That's good. Great. Now we have the placeholder image at least looking dynamic. It's not the same. That's much better. That's how you would do it. At least that's how I would do it. Now let's just customize the automated collection. I want to add an image here. Want to use this? Save that. Perfect. Let's reload this. Now we have our image. Now it's working. Looks much better, but I guess let's add a bit of padding over here at the bottom because it's touching the image. Padding X. Let's make it padding Y5. Or since it's the same anyway, might as well make it P5. Oh, there's no such thing. Are we getting any issues here? There you go. No. Great. Okay, that's better. So now we have our list collections. If we click this, it should open the following collection. Perfect. Right. So that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. No, I'm kidding. What is the next template file that we have? I guess we can just push this. We just started. How many hours did I start already? An hour. That took an hour. We just push this. Completed. And list collection template. Commit. Let's push. Okay, one down. We can just take a break a little bit. Oh. Have you tried the Ember framework or Ember framework of JavaScript? What is that? Ember.js. No, I haven't. Some of the best development teams in the world have been iterating on their products for years. Okay, let's take a look. It's the backbone modern Ember apps, providing code generators to create new entities and putting the necessary files in the right place. Okay. So is it like let me take a look at the documentation. Imagine we're writing a web app for managing a blog. At a given time, we should be able to answer a question, what post are we looking at? And are they editing it? In Ember.js, answer your questions. The user loads the app for first time. The user changes the URL manually. It can render a template. It can load a modal. So I was thinking this quite close to Next.js, but I doubt. Is it the same? From Fazal Jarai, do you build and sell themes as well? If yes, how long does the whole process take you, or ideally can take? Well, first is I do not sell themes yet. But actually, I wanted to sell one before. I wanted to publish something on the theme store. But yeah, I was not able to. It's not easy though. I thought it was easy. Because you need to follow a lot of guidelines publishing Shopify themes, unlike Shopify apps. With Shopify themes, you need to make sure that your UX is on point. There's like a thing you need to follow here. Theme store. Yeah, you need to read all of this. So just imagine you need to check this, you need to check that, all this, the features. I mean, building the Shopify theme on its own will check a lot of items here, but yeah, it takes a lot of time making sure that you have everything. So yeah, how long does it take? I can't say much. It depends on, first of all, it can depend on many factors. Like the developers. If it's just you, then depends on you. Depends on your skill of making Shopify themes. If you're a beginner, then most likely it'll take a lot of time. I mean, I do have experience building Shopify themes yet. It took me a long time. It's not even published, unfortunately. So yeah, just look at all of these items and imagine yourself doing those work. That's how I would answer that. But don't give up. If you really want to publish your Shopify theme on Theme Store, I'd just say do it. There's a lot of benefits publishing your Shopify theme, honestly. Not only in the revenue, but also you can use it as a portfolio. Right. I guess I'm gonna do that this year. I want to make sure I have another portfolio that is published online. Can someone make a theme store to buy Shopify themes using a theme that was in the Shopify themes? What in the meta is that? Can someone make a theme store to buy Shopify themes using a theme that was in the Shopify theme? That is so meta. Try. Try to do it. And that's also illegal. Yeah, because like Shopify theme store is protected. Obviously, legally. You can't even... The thing is, if you publish a Shopify theme on a Shopify theme store, you can't publish your Shopify theme on another platform, like Envato, right? Say for example, what is it? Envato, right? Envato.com. If you want to publish your Shopify theme here, you can't publish your theme on theme stores, on the Shopify theme store. If your Shopify theme is here, you cannot sell it on a Shopify theme store. But if your Shopify theme is in the Shopify theme store, that's so difficult to say. If your Shopify theme is in the Shopify theme store, then you can't publish your Shopify theme in Envato market. What if I make little changes to it? First of all, hello, Hadi. Welcome. What if you make little changes to it? It's still, you can't do that. You need to make sure that it's really different if you want to publish it on other platforms as well. Though I haven't tried it. I have no experience doing that, but it's in the terms and condition. If you want to publish your theme stores, just in the Shopify theme store. By the way, if you are in a theme store, you don't need to sell on Envato revenue stream. And Envato, because the revenue stream from theme store is premium quality. I agree. And there's literally thousands of merchants on Shopify themes, and you'll find customers there. And your Shopify theme your revenue there is, like I said, it's perfect. Because first of all, Shopify is not taking any cuts. Your revenue is yours, unless you make millions, then they'll cut something. But with Envato, I think there's a cut. How many percentage is it? Maybe they have a something. No, they don't. Envato market revenue cut. How much are they taking? Okay. Say for example, can't even edit it. Or they're taking 10%. Oh, but that's the withholding tax. Oh, it's 55%. It's 55%. That's really high. In general, 20% of net revenue from single purchase or subscription download is allocated to the authors. But it also depends on the buyers, right? If they're using something subscription, I guess. But still, that's pretty high. Just take a look at this. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother selling this here. That's a huge cut, to be fair. That's a lot. Do you still plan to record more courses on theme dev? I actually did. I'm editing on a lesson because I'm updating it, specifically the Tailwind. There is one lesson about the login, and since Shopify already updated the new way to log in, then that part of the lesson is quite outdated. So I need to update that as well. But I need to make sure. I have so many videos to edit. So yeah, my answer would be yeah, I'm still like recording more lessons, but making a new course, highly doubt. You sell more on Envato, I would guess. I don't know, but the cut is quite huge. But try it. I mean, there's nothing wrong in try it. Why do people use Shopify then? I don't quite understand. No, I think you misunderstood. Like you can't sell your Shopify themes on multiple platforms. That's the whole point of it. It's either Envato Market or Shopify Theme Store. Yeah. You can use Shopify theme stores to literally get zero cut. There's no revenue share unless you make millions. That's the policy they have, I think. From what I can remember, that's all. How can I change multi-column picture size? How can I change multi-column picture size? CSS? I need context, what? Customer accounts, yeah. Yeah, so what I was saying. Winter edition of Shopify is coming pretty soon. Yeah. In 1 week. So I really look forward to talk about it because it's a special week. What about app dev course using Remix? Well, one thing I would like to say is that I am just really busy this whole week or this whole month because I lost a job, so I'm looking for a new job. I need to make sure that I have a permanent job that I can do. So I highly doubt I can make a new course because I need to prioritize also that, finding a new job and doing this whole WeeklyHow thing. Like making a new video, I want to focus on that, and I want to do the live stream, taking care of the community, you guys. Yeah, January 1st, 31st. Hydrogen, it's a headless e-commerce framework. You also work as Shopify dev in your job. Tell us more. I had my internship last year in August, and I've been working for 6 months now, and my internship is almost done. Actually, it'll end on 31st of January, but I was supposed to have a CDE or like a permanent contract. I was supposed to have, but things happened. Like the CEO left and they're running out of funds, and it's just basically the domino effect. And they decided to close down the company. So now jobless. I won't have any job like in 7 days. So my boss advised me to just focus on finding a new job. And no, I'm not a Shopify dev there. I'm a full stack developer. I really had fun working there. I learned so much. I learned how to work with mono repos. I learned TypeScript a lot. And yeah, it was just quite sad. So now I'm looking for new opportunities. But I'm just looking forward to it, honestly. At Hadi, something like collection, but with text under it. You mean like the one we did? Like this? From Yogeshwar Singh. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I hope so. Hey brother, how to add hover on Zoom on product page done theme. All that things is gonna be just CSS. All the things is gonna be CSS. It shouldn't be that difficult. Like when you hover, CSS will do that. Hover, transform, and just scale it up. And then on hover out, scale it back to the default size. Yeah, thanks Fazal. What tech stack you work with? In the internship, the tech stack that we used or I used is React, TypeScript, HTML, CSS, Tailwind CSS, Turbo.js for building, and Supabase for the database, so PostgreSQL. For managing the state, we use Jotai. And for, what else did we use? For CI/CD, we use Git Actions. And to deploy the app, we used Vercel. And since it's a the app basically works like a web application that can be also used in mobile phones. So we're using Capacitor.js, Ionic, to deploy the app not just as a web app, but also as an Android app and an iOS app. So that's the entire stack. Yeah, it's too much of JavaScript. I mean, that's the tech stack that we use. But it's really good. It's pretty straightforward. And like, whenever you make changes, basically on our CI/CD, we have like a staging, and then whenever it's ready for deployment, it's so easy. Just a couple of buttons. I have tried to work with React, just couldn't do it, to be honest. Not sure why, but just don't like it. Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I really like React, and that's because there's a huge community in it. So whenever you have issues, you can easily find solutions. Like all your problems will be solved by Googling. But yeah, there's a lot of problems with it, for sure. That's why I also want to learn Vue.js and Angular. I want to do that, to be honest. But React is just used a lot. You find it everywhere. From Yogeshwar. No, brother, I meant to say when we open product page. When you open a product page, it zooms like on load. Like when you click a product, it literally just zoom in on you. Is that what you meant? If that's the case, then just select the entire element of the container of the product page and just literally transform it. Like it's like what Fazal said, it's all just gonna be CSS anyway, if that's what you want to accomplish. Need help with multi-column section? Please say you know what I'm speaking about. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Sorry. Put more context. Maybe I'll try to help out. From Bleach, Discord. Okay, you're sharing it. Thank you so much. React is nice for small apps. I agree. For like SPAs, it's really nice. It's pretty straightforward. But if you start working with like nested routes, something like that, APIs, it can be a big trouble. So you'll need to use other libraries like Next.js or yeah. I think you should pin the Discord server. Okay, let me do that. Why I can't pin it. I'm trying. Hold on, let me just go back to my let's go here. youtube.com weeklyhow/live. Where's the URL here? Pin. There you go. It should be pinned. Thank you. Appreciate that. What is your mic setup? Hold on. Why not quick? What is quick? What is that? Quick? I've never heard of this. This is the whole the thing with like JavaScript. Just there's so many things. Instant loading, resumable, lazy executing. Well, this is cool. Did you use this before? How was your experience with it? I've never heard of this, so thank you for sharing. Yeah, from Fazal, what is your mic setup? I'm using Rode NT1A. That's pretty much it. I have another microphone right over there, but that's just for the course. If I make a lesson, I'm using that microphone over there. That. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a boom arm so I can do all this cool shit. Oh, cool stuff. Sorry, I'm YouTube. I forgot I'm on YouTube. Can I ask help in Discord server or it's only about themes? Yeah, you can ask there. Other members will try to help you there, so welcome to the community. Make use of it as much as possible. How to set zoom on hover, brother. Okay, let me show you. Just an example. Okay, so for example, we do have the collection card and we have this whole thing, right? Well, what we want to do is, since here we're using an image tag, then maybe we can just add here a class called hold on, let me try to think. Hover transform. No. Maybe there's like a class for that. tailwindcss.com documentation. Scale. Like that. So whenever we hover, we just scale it up. Scale it up to 125, for example. Scale 125. So that's an example. go back to the collection. Oh, we got an error here. I don't think we can add something here. An image type by default with. No, we cannot use any thing here. So that's hold on, let me just go back to the documentation and take a look at the image tag or image URL media image tag. So it's only accepting a width as an argument and also a height. But what about class? So that's unfortunate. I thought it can accept class as well. Alt attribute. Oh, you can actually. I just did it wrong. Class. And just pass here the hover. Hover scale 125. Let's try it. So it's not doing anything whenever hover. Let's take a look at the whole thing. So where's the class? It doesn't have any class. So it's not adding this. Did we get an error? Wait, there's no error, so bizarrely it's not working. src set, alt, good, width, height. There's no class. What if we get rid of scale? Hold on. Okay, now it's here. Bizarrely, it's now here. So it should be like that. So notice that whenever we hover, it zooms, right? But if you want to make it smoother, then you should add a transition. So do we have transition for that? Transition? Yeah, like that, right? So we just need to add transition is and out. And also delay. I think you need to also add that. Or duration. No, you need to add a duration. Transition is in and out. So by going here, just add transition is in, out. And then the duration, let's make it 300. Now I know I'm using Tailwind CSS. If you want to do like pure CSS, then I guess you just need to use the following properties. Let's take a look at the properties later. Like that. That's how you would zoom in and out. But I know it's not really the output that you're looking for. It should be like the excess should be, what is the property again to make sure that it's not overflow? Overflow. The overflow should be hidden. But it's just CSS property, so I'm just giving you an idea how it's gonna look like. That's what you're talking about. Hold on, let me just go back here. I would use Nuxt.js, more fun. Can I ask help in Discord? Yes. It's pinned now. There's a Shopify module in Nuxt, but never used it. But I do sometimes small website using Vue and Nuxt. Quick and Astro.js are future, I think. Yeah, I might actually try that. I'm gonna take a look at that. I've never heard that though, so not sure. Any good open source project on theme side of things in Shopify? Just go to the Shopify official's account on GitHub. You'll see a lot of open source project there. They actually do a lot of open source project. The creator of Quick is the same person who created Angular. Hold on. Yeah, actually, we only have like 20 days. Damn. From MD Shah Alamia. Hi there. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Hope you're well. I have a Shopify theme customization experience of 10 months, but I'll switch to Shopify theme development. I watch your Shopify theme development playlist. I am a beginner. Thank you. Thank you for watching them. I hope that helped you somehow. There's gonna be more for sure. So how come most Shopify dev are using Liquid and not Hydrogen? I think there's always a huge misconception between Liquid and Hydrogen. Liquid is used for like objects, tags, and filters. Whereas Hydrogen, it's literally a framework to build like a Shopify, not a Shopify theme necessarily, but more like a Shopify store. That's the difference between Liquid and Hydrogen. Hydrogen is a framework to build a headless e-commerce store. So you're literally building a store that is not truly attached to the Shopify online store. I mean, it's using the online store as a like the database. Isn't Hydrogen the latest way to build? No. Hydrogen is not Shopify theme development. Liquid is maintainable for SME as well. Most Shopify Plus Bronze. Thank you, but I'm not looking for broader. What is that supposed to mean? Show us something interesting to add in our main page. Okay, like what? Hold on. I mean, we already did a couple of sections already. This one actually is really cool. You can add image to it. Maybe we can use another Shopify theme as a reference. For example, we can do that. For example, in Dawn, let's customize this. Open that in a new tab. We can now close this. For example, this one, right? So we have plenty of like sections. A video, we can do that. That way we can play videos. Yeah. Collapsible content. We already have an FAQ. We did that. Multi-rows, multi-column, collage. Image with text, we already have that. This one, technically, image with text and rich text quite the same. Yeah, let's try video. Bleached, can we get a link to view your VS Code like live code or something? Yeah, That's what I want to do actually, but no one really used it. No one really used it. So if you want to see my code, I guess we can do live share. Let's make it read only. Okay. And okay. Here. I posted the URL. You can try to see my code, and that way you don't have to literally see my screen. And you can also like copy. Yeah, feel free to watch my code. I don't think you can edit it. It's just read. So, right. What I'm gonna do is let's just fix this. I want to make sure that, hold on, that this whole thing here is inside of a div. And then there's also like overflow hidden, right? So let's try and use that overflow hidden. And the width, we'll set it to full. Let's go back to the collections. See? No, that's the zooming. That's it. I guess we're not gonna do it here as well. Let's do it as well to the products. Same thing. Let's copy this class or this whole div, and it should be the product card. And we have here the product featured image. Honestly, we also need to implement here that placeholder. I forgot about that. So div, and we'll need to add here, hold on, just like that. Put this object inside. So let's see. It's taking some time, which is weird. Maybe it's the cache. Yeah, that's why I hate using that concurrent. It's so annoying. Let's just terminate all of that. Pretty annoying. Theme dev. Yep, that's because we are in the PowerShell. cd live WeeklyHow CLS Shopify theme dev, and then we'll just execute here npx tailwind css, the input src tailwind.css, the output assets theme.css.liquid watch. Okay, this should be better, because I don't know why whenever you use the concurrently, that's why I don't use it. It's annoying. It's taking some time to update. Okay, I think that should work now. It's still not working, bizarrely. Product card. Oh, because we don't have yet the class. Someone said I'm so smart. No, I'm so dumb. I forgot to add the class. That was funny though. Okay. Let's go back to product card. Put it here. From Fazal, you're using a very cool emoji. Oh, by the way, speaking of emoji, if you guys don't know yet, we already opened the membership, the WeeklyHow YouTube membership. So if you want to join, it should be like there's a join button at the bottom of this video, and you can benefit from cool features, perks like the badges, the emojis, and you can join our custom and exclusive Discord server roles. So you'll have your own role as a YouTube member, as a WeeklyHow member. That's really cool. So yeah, if you want to join, you can watch that in the join button. You should open a modal with a video. Yeah. For how much you could make me a Shopify store with my product? I don't know what you mean by that. Like, are you asking for a price? How much can I ask you to pay me to make you a Shopify store? Anyway, where was I? I was here, right? I already saved that, so there you go. Now it's zooming. Great. You freelance as well? I am. I do freelance. I mean, technically, WeeklyHow is a freelance job. Bro would be a real freelancer. Actually, in contact with someone, I accidentally linked the conversation, but we're talking. And maybe I could work a little bit, just for once. Yeah, tell the price, because all these things you are doing, I'll never. Well, I charge pretty high at this point. Like, my hourly rate would be around €60. That's my hourly rate. At least for like Shopify development, Shopify theme development. You should work as a freelancer from Panama. But to be honest, I'm trying to avoid freelance work. I literally need a full-time job. I need like a contract. But since I live in France, I need that. Because I also need to renew my visa as well. So that's one of the things I need. I can't do that with freelance status. So I need to work. So would I want to be a freelancer? Not at the moment, since I do have plans to stay. Okay. I think you could finish my whole store in 1 hour. Maybe. Maybe. You're currently in France? Yes, I am. I finished my master's degree here. And I was working as an intern, a full stack developer intern for 6 months which is almost done in 7 days. So I need a new job. Yeah, quite a long and quick time at the same time. Spain could be the answer. I don't know. I'm trying to not travel so much, honestly. I want to stay just for a bit. Thank you, Fazal. I appreciate that. At the same time, I'm also having fun doing this live streaming. It's really cool. Why is the stream elements not moving now? I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's not it's buggy. It's been buggy for a couple of days now. What happened to the YouTube chat? Hold on. Let me go back to youtube.com live. Go back to youtube.com. Copy that. Paste it here. Okay. Is it doing something? Did it crash my whole thing? Let's refresh. No, it's gone. Refresh, come on. It's no longer doing anything. That's my Twitch chat. It's not what I want. Yeah, I hate all this whole thing. I feel like it's been buggy for quite some time. It's annoying. Subscribe to you. Your content is fire. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate the feedback. Appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. Maybe try restarting. I did that. I kept refreshing it, but it doesn't really work. Stream elements. From Fazal, see you guys. See you guys next time. See you. Why did I read that in that voice? Thank you so much for joining, by the way. So if you're about to leave, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. You take care of yourself as well. Streaming tools, overlays. Facecam left chat overlay. Not this one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Bizarrely, it's not really. Session. It's updating right over here. Thank you, Bleached. You're the best. There you go. Someone subscribed. Maybe I'll just do it like this. You guys can see what's happening here. Alright. Is there any chance to apply that code for auto zooming to every product? Like, could add a code and it would work in the main page, product page, etc. Well, you can create a class for that and just literally apply it. That's also where you should use snippets. Snippets very useful for like rendering the same thing. But since you're talking about not just in the product page but also the main page, class, making your custom class is probably where you should go. Programming best boss. Welcome. Thank you for the heart. Oh, sorry. Press the wrong button. Oh, shoot. I missed it. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Tuck, 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 tuck. There we go. It keeps asking me to re-sign in. Yes, that is me. WeeklyHow. WeeklyHow. Hold on. That is annoying. Should not be doing that. There you go. Do you have a video about it? About the zooming in and out? I mean, no. That's a good idea. I might actually do that. Okay, I'll take that as a recommendation. But holy cow, this whole stream element thing is not working properly. Let me delete that. And let me copy this. I'm gonna delete this. Browser. Chat and sponsors. (1920 1080p). Refresh. Okay. It's still not outputting anything. That is weird. Okay, well, go put some work into my Shopify store. See ya. Thank you for joining, by the way. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, you take care of yourself. Alright, how long have I been streaming? Oh, it's already 2 hours. So, still have an hour left. And yeah. It's annoying. How can I fix this whole thing? Open a new tab. Well, looks like it's working here, but well, whatever. I'm not even gonna bother. Where's my YouTube chat? The issue is the chat is not displaying anything. It's pissing me off. You can tell I'm not really very professional experience with this. Console.log, hi. Maybe we try restart. No, we're not doing that. We're starting the entire stream just for the chat. I don't think, I'm not gonna bother. Read access to OBS status information. Okay. What about this? If this works, I swear to God. See? The Shopify displays, but the chat doesn't output. So that's annoying. YouTube.com. WeeklyHow Live. WeeklyHow Live. WeeklyHow Live. Okay. Let's copy that. Let's open that here. We have that. So that's working. Let's replace this with that. See, now it's gone. What is wrong with this? Okay, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Let's just cheat this off. How can I make this smaller? Come on. There you go. See, now we have a custom chat box with a border, with a browser. Yeah, there you go. I don't want to spend so much time into that. You know what? Let's proceed. We're gonna do the last thing. From Sardor Code, welcome. Hi. I'm seeing new people. I'm seeing new faces, so glad to read new names. I kind of miss the rest of the guys though. Where are they? Remember them? Cornell, the richest man on earth. Who else? Okay. So let's go back to this. I want to do the video thing. So we have a couple of input settings here that we want to do. Okay. Let's do that. Let's go back to... Where do I have so many tabs? Where does this come from? Why do I have this? Is this your first stream? No, this is not my first stream. This is like, how many streams did we do already? We did a lot. We did a lot of streams. So if we take a look at WeeklyHow, no, youtube.com, WeeklyHow Live, WeeklyHow. Yeah, we did a lot. No, not just 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, more than 10. So What can I say? And we're actually growing too. Like we're reaching a couple of 200 views per stream. So not too bad. I like that. Anyway, let's proceed with this whole video section. Let's go back to VS Code. Just close a couple of things. We don't need that anymore. Holy cow, why do I have this opened? Maybe that's why my computer is flying. I have literally my video editor running, so terminal. Let's close this now. Do a full hydrogen course, it will grow faster. That's a good idea, but it takes a lot of time. I would need to be a full-time YouTuber to do that, which I can't, honestly. Okay, let's do the section. So here in the sections folder, create a new file. We'll call it video.liquid. And we're gonna do the schema first. So the name is going to be video. And we wanna use a tag. There's going to be a section. What else do we have? Limit, locales, max blocks, presets. We'll do that later. So here in the setting, what are the settings that we need for this? Take a look here. We need the title, so video, the heading size. Okay, that's very specific. Play video on loop, so that's a checkbox, and the video. Okay. So let's create first the title. So type, let's make it into a text. And for its ID, let's call it title. And then for its default value, say video. And then the label, let's call it heading title. That's it. Next up is, should we do the same thing? Like heading size? Not necessarily. Sure, I guess. Type. And I think it was switch. Yeah, select. And then the ID, we'll call it title underscore size. And then for its options, what do we have? Let me just use a reference because I don't really remember section input settings. So it should be the switch, right? Select. So value label. Do you have an example? Okay, so we need the value key and then a label. So it's going to be an object with a value and a label. Let's go with label first. We'll call it small. And the value is going to be font SM. No, let's make it font body, the default one. And then next is going to be like the medium. This kind of reminds me of Big Smoke's order. I have number 9s, number 9 large, medium fries. Oh, by the way, I followed you on Instagram. Yeah, I received a notification. I expected it was you. You should grow your Insta too, man. Like, it's good stuff there. Thank you. I'm planting things here and there. But like I said, I'm writing my own songs. So that'll take some time. Value. Font large. I'm going to release a song, that's for sure. That's what I'm gonna do. Label. Let's make it large. Number 10 large. Number 6 with extra deep. 2 number 9s. And a large soda. Hold on. It should be XL here. Okay. What else do we need? Default. Yeah. Medium. So here, let's add a default. It should be the font LG. That's it. Great. Okay, I think we're good with that. What else do we need? The looping, I guess. So let's add a new input setting, and the type is going to be a checkbox, and then the ID is going to be video loop underscore enabled, and then the default we'll set it to true, I guess, and then the label will set it to loop video. Right. And now what we can do, just to see this whole settings, we can add the presets. Hold on. And the name is going to be video. Let's go back to the theme editor and just reload that. See what happens. This time we should be able to add a new section. There is no video yet. Let's take a look. Maybe we receive an error. Okay, so the error is setting with ID title size label is required. Yes, that's what we did. What is the problem? Section ID announcement box is in order. So we have an error here. Setting with ID title size label. Oh, there's no label. Forget about that. Heading title size. There you go. Now it's updated. Let's reload. Okay, let's add a section. There you go. Now we have a video. Great. So let's click that. If we take a look here, now we have the heading title. We have the title size. We can do small, medium, large. And the loop video is checked by default. Great. Now what is next? What is the next setting that we can use? Obviously the video. So there's two ways to do that. It's either you use an embed URL or you upload a video on Shopify. Let's make it very simple. Let's just go straight to Shopify hosted video. Okay, so here, let's create a new setting. I can finally just close this and just focus on the code. Type. What is the type? It should be the video. And then the ID, we'll call it Shopify video. And then the label, what did it say? Self-hosted video. Okay, let's call it video. But honestly, we can also separate that with a heading. So here, let's use a header and give it a content of self-hosted video. Shopify video. That's it. Let's save that. Let's go back to our browser. Try to reload it. Oh no, hold on. I reloaded the wrong theme editor. Let's save this. Oops, sorry. So now that's saved. There you go. Now we have the header and we have the video where we can upload a video. Okay. Now all we need to do next is just to, I guess, display that. Let's take this one step at a time. I want to do this in the homepage, honestly, not in the collection list. So let me just remove this section and go back to the homepage. Do it here. Let's do it here. Let's add a section, put it at the top. Let's save. There we go. Now let's start with the heading title. So here, let's create a div and let's add a div with an h1 tag with a class font. Since we do have the following title size, honestly, let's just use a font weight medium. And that should create this. Now, what I want to do is literally apply the values of the title size. So we'll just interpolate that here. So section.settings dot title size. And then here, we want to use the title. So let's use the object section.settings, the title. Save it. Let's reload our theme editor. We should have the video. Now, let's try to change the size. It's not doing anything, and that is because this class, the font body, the font LG, and the font XL is not available in our theme.css.liquid. So what we want to do is to update our tailwind.css, literally update this, and create a custom class. We want to do it that way. So, for example here, let's just create a new class and we'll call it font small. We want to do font medium, and we want to do font large. And we'll apply here the CSS class, not Apple. Apply the font large. Let's use font large or font LG. What is the class again? Maybe I'm using a wrong class. Font. Now it's supposed to be text, not font. Hold on, before we finish this, maybe I'm doing it wrong. But at the same time, honestly, we need to make sure that I was wrong anyway. I need to make sure that this whole classes is pre-made already. Like it's ready to be used. Because Tailwind CSS is not going to detect the value of the input settings. It's not gonna say, oh, since this thing is here, I'm gonna build this class. That's not gonna work. So we need to make sure that the font small, font medium, font large is always available. So we'll just set it that way. We'll apply this as well and use not font, text XL, text LG, and for the last one, we'll use text hyphen 2XL. That's it. Now that should work. Okay. And now instead of font body, we'll use font small, font medium, and font large. Let me just go to the chat from Spectre from Spectre. Hi. I keep messing up some names. I'm not really good at that, to be honest. So yeah, hi. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you get to learn something. But if you have any questions, I didn't say this. If any of you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask it out. And also, the Discord server, its URL is pinned. So feel free to check out the chat. So here. Okay. Let's just go back to the browser. Let's take a look at our theme editor. Okay, so notice now the size of the text is different. If I go small, that should be smaller. If I go large, well, that's weird. Okay, let's make it large. See what happens. Let's go back to the home page. Let's take a look at the element. So we have font XL. Oh, hold on. That's because we're also using font medium. That is stupid. It's supposed to be font weight. What is a font weight? Yeah, because there's already font medium here, that's why. That's kind of dumb. Change the text. Okay. Let's go back here. Change it to text. And the default is text medium. Let's make it text medium. Okay. This time it should work. Okay, let's reload. Okay. There we go. So now the size is changing. We go small, go medium, large. Perfect. But the problem is, I don't think the default is working. which is bizarre. Text small, text medium, it's the same. Good. So at least we now have the title, so that's working. Do you know any website that will help get the Figma for different projects? And using that Figma, we can create different projects for learning. If I know any website that will help get the Figma for different projects, and using that Figma, we can create different projects for learning. You mean like extension from browser so you can download Figma projects? I'm not sure I follow. Okay, I guess we can now continue with the iframe itself. Let's try and do that. How did this whole thing create the let's leave. Let's take a look at the section video. There should be at least a way to display those video. Yeah, we can use the video tag, right? And if it's like a video URL, then we'll use iframe. But since it's uploaded to Shopify, we can just use the video tag filter. Okay, let's copy this. Okay, let's go back to VS Code, and just underneath of this div, I'm gonna create another div and just paste that object there. So we're using section.settings.video, which is the setting that we created here, but we need to change it to Shopify video. So section.settings, the Shopify video, we'll use the video tag to create that video HTML tag. And we can change its size, obviously. We'll just leave it as is, that's fine. Autoplay, set it to true. Loop, we'll use the setting enable video looping, but we have our own ID here, so video loop enable. Use it here. Controls, true, muted, false. Okay, so let's save that. The thing is, since we also need to check if the Shopify video is not null, right? Basically, we need to do the same thing. If it's null, then we need to display a placeholder image, just like what it's doing. So here, notice that it's posting a poster if the video is null. There's even checking something here. So if section.settings.video is not equal to null, then it'll set up some aspect ratio. But we're not gonna go into depth into that. We're not gonna go that far. Just want to make sure that the video is displayed. Okay. So let's take a look here. So reload. There's no video. So we need to check. I'm just gonna put an if here. If section that settings that Shopify video is not equal to null. That's the condition, right? Maybe he did something better. So it's just checking here if the settings that video is null. And if the video URL is not null, that means it's just going to display the iframe. Which is here as well. Okay, let's just copy this. Let's go back here and let's move this div inside. So if the Shopify video is not null, we display this div. Otherwise, we display the placeholder SVG tag. I think that's fair. There you go. Now we have that placeholder. So let's just style this up. Class. Let's give it a background color gray 100 and a rounded MD and a width of 4 and a margin X auto. I think that's good. There you go. I think that's much better. But honestly, we need to do that, like, this should be outside of that background, so... I'm doing it wrong. I should create a div here with a class, with that class, and then put this if inside. Yeah. And then here we'll use flex, and this is not going to be a flex row or column. No, we'll use flex row, and then let's give it a gap y of 5. Yeah, I think that's good. No, it's supposed to be column. Flex row col. Sorry. Of 5. Yeah, gap y of 5. That's just how I read it. There you go. So we have a placeholder, but if we upload a video, we have that. Say for example, I upload a video. This is gonna be so weird. Let me just find the weird video. Let's just download something online. Pexels. Videos. This looks nice. Let's take that. Let's take the HD. Download. There you go. What is your favorite framework for JavaScript? Well, my favorite is definitely Next.js. What else? I mean, there's plenty of... Oh, a framework. No, like like React. I mean, I use a lot of React. Yeah, I guess React. I mean, that's last time we did the Vue.js, so it was really good. So maybe if I learn it more, I'm probably gonna like it. Yeah. I just need to use it more. I'm gonna practice more Vue, and then I'll use it a lot. Okay, let's go back to the video, and let me try to upload that. Okay, so that's uploading. Let's wait for it to download or upload. There you go. Select that, done. There you go. Now we have a video. Let's save. Let's go back here. Now we have a video. Easy. That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna end this here as well. We're almost like 3 hours anyway. So we just have like 15 minutes. So, yeah. I'm gonna end this here. We already did good. So we created the list collection. That's good. And we did this video thing. Maybe we can like customize it next time. I don't know. But yeah, let me just save it. Oh wait, it's already saved. So that's good. So whenever we reload this, it should play that. It's not playing. So yeah. Next time we're gonna proceed with the next template. I want to do the product page at the very last. That's what I want to do next. No, what I do last. Because that's a heavy template file for sure. It's gonna take some time. Oh yeah, the Vim. We're gonna do that on Monday. I look forward to that. Yeah, Vim challenge. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be so fun. You're gonna be late again though. So while I'm waiting for you, I guess I'm just gonna do something else. Okay, that's cool. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, so I'll see you I guess on Monday. That's what we're gonna do. And if there's anything that comes up, don't hesitate to let me know on Discord as well. But yeah, it's been great. Thank you so much for coming again. Thank you so much for moderating and for inviting people. That was really helpful. So I guess we have a new member now. Let me just take a look at our Discord server. Something happened here. Okay. So yeah, enjoy your food. Bon appetit. I'll see you next time. All right. I'm gonna end this as well. Thank you. See you soon. The rest of the guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for helping out. Appreciate it. Hi, Reem. Goodbye. Thank you for joining us. Take care. See you all. Bye-bye.
Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. Fly with the stars, I'm free. Party all day, every weekend. Make it boom, boom to the beat. Make it boom, 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 boom. I'm glad to be alive, alive, alive. Cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I'm young and